Have you ever wondered why, even after walking every morning, eating with care, and following your routine, your knees still ache or your sleep feels broken? Auntie Lata from Pune walks daily at 6 a.m., yet last week she felt a sharp pain in her right knee just getting up from a chair. Uncle Harish from Delhi drinks turmeric milk every night, but still wakes up tired. So many elders across India feel the same way. You do everything right, and yet your body whispers back with pain or fatigue. Why does this happen? The truth is simple, but rarely spoken. After 70, walking alone is no longer enough. Because the problem is not just what we do, but what we are missing. In today's video, I want to walk beside you, not just to talk about health, but to gently shift the way we care for ourselves in this golden chapter of life. You may still enjoy your walks, and that's beautiful, but the secret to energy, clarity, and peace after 70? It lies in two gentle habits: balanced nutrition and mental engagement. And when practiced right, they support your heart, joints, brain, and most importantly, your spirit. Let's begin. Many elders say the same sentence in different ways. I don't feel old, but my body does. The truth is, aging does not arrive loudly. It comes gently through small signs. Your knees take longer to wake up in the morning. Your shoulders feel stiff after sitting too long. Evening walks that once felt refreshing now end in quiet soreness. Why? Because after the age of 70, two silent changes begin inside the body. Your immune system slows down, and your joints begin to wear from decades of use. In our younger years, white blood cells used to repair injuries quickly. They would fight fevers, cuts, or colds within days. But after 70, these soldiers reduce in number and strength. This is why a minor flu lasts longer. A small fall takes weeks to heal, and energy seems to dip without warning. Then there are the joints. Each step we've taken, every stair we've climbed, they've added up. Cartilage, the cushion between bones, becomes thinner. Without it, knees feel exposed, hips grow tender, and movement becomes slower. It is not weakness, it is wear, and it speaks not in pain alone, but in hesitation. The moment when you pause before bending, that is your body saying, please move gently now. But here's the good news. You can still support your immune system. You can protect your joints, just not through more activity, but through smarter activity and deeper care. After 70, your body becomes more honest. It no longer hides what it lacks. If you skip protein, your muscles lose strength. If your diet lacks color, your mind begins to fade. That is why balanced nutrition is not just important, it is essential. Let me tell you about Uncle Ramesh from Chennai. At 74, he thought he was eating light to stay healthy, just 2 small meals a day, mostly rice and pickle. But slowly, he began to lose weight, feel tired by noon, and noticed his hands trembling while drinking tea. His doctor gently asked one question: what are you feeding your muscles? You see, after 70, digestion slows down. The body no longer absorbs nutrients as efficiently. Muscle mass starts to decline unless it is actively supported. And that support comes not from medicine, but from the right food at the right time. High-quality proteins like moong dal, paneer, eggs, fish, and toned milk are not heavy, they're healing. They help maintain muscle, repair tissue, and strengthen immunity. Colorful vegetables like palak, carrot, and pumpkin, and fruits like guava or banana bring vitamins that protect your brain and bones. Whole grains, jawar, bajra, brown rice, keep energy steady. And small amounts of almonds or walnuts nourish your nerves. After 70, many elders notice a quiet shift. The body slows, but so does the mind. You forget where the keys are or why you entered the room. Names take longer to return. Even simple decisions feel tiring. But here's the truth. Cognitive decline is natural, but not inevitable. Auntie Shalini from Nagpur is 78. After her husband passed away, her days became repetitive. Temple, lunch, TV, early dinner, bed. She wasn't unhappy, but she felt blank. Until her grandson gifted her a diary. She began writing one memory each morning. Soon, she started reading the newspaper aloud, then solving a Sudoku puzzle. 1 month later, her voice felt firmer. Her smile returned. Science confirms this. When the brain is gently challenged through reading, singing, puzzles, even learning a prayer, it builds new pathways. This is called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt even in old age. Music helps too. Uncle Ravi from Pune picked up his harmonium at 73. By 85, he was playing bhajans for morning satsang. He says, "It gave me something to look forward to." But engagement is not only mental. Social interaction matters deeply. A short chat with neighbors, teaching a child a poem, attending satsang, these boost hormones that improve mood and memory. Studies in India show seniors with regular social contact are 40% less likely to experience depression or dementia. You don't need to master chess or write novels. Just do one new thing each week. Sing a forgotten song. Rewrite an old recipe. Write a letter to someone you love. Your brain is like a garden. What you water grows. What you ignore fades. For many elders in India, the morning walk is sacred. A quiet ritual before the world wakes. Along shaded park paths, temple lanes, or colony streets, it brings rhythm to the day. And yes, walking is deeply beneficial. It improves circulation, supports joints, lifts mood, and helps manage blood sugar. Doctors agree, for seniors, it is one of the safest, most powerful forms of exercise. But after 70, more is not always better. Let me tell you about Uncle Dev from Ahmedabad. He believed in walking 10,000 steps a day, every day. But soon, he began waking up with sore knees, back pain, and afternoon fatigue. His doctor explained a simple truth. That 10,000 step number came from studies on young office workers, not elders. After 70, joint condition, energy levels, and stamina vary greatly. Walking too much, especially on hard surfaces or with the wrong shoes, can lead to injury, not health. Today, doctors recommend 7,000, 8,000 steps per day, or less, depending on how your body feels. And posture matters. Walk tall, keep your spine upright, arms swinging naturally. Avoid placing hands behind your back. It reduces balance and blood flow. Short, light steps protect the hips and knees better than long strides. Also, never stop walking suddenly. Like a moving car, your body needs time to slow down. Pause gently. Let your breath settle. Because walking is not just movement. It is a conversation with your body. If your knees ache the next morning, listen. If you feel drained, rest. You are not training for a race. You are walking for life. Walking may seem simple, but after 70, small mistakes can quietly cause big harm. Let me tell you about Auntie Meena from Surat. She walked every evening for 40 minutes. But her heels hurt, her lower back felt tight, and she sometimes felt dizzy after stopping. Her mistake? Not walking, but how she walked. Here are 3 common mistakes elders often make while walking. 1. Posture problem. Many elders walk with their hands behind their back. This may feel natural, but it restricts arm movement, reduces circulation, and throws off spinal balance. Over time, it leads to neck strain and back discomfort. Correction. Keep arms relaxed by your side. Let them swing gently. Stand tall. Imagine a string pulling you upward from the top of your head. Sudden stops. You meet a neighbor, the phone rings, or you feel a little tired. You stop immediately. But sudden halts can drop your blood pressure briefly, especially if you have heart conditions or take hypertension medicine. By the end of 2 weeks of not moving. Correction. Slow down gradually. Take shorter steps. Pause calmly before stopping fully. Think of it like easing a car to a gentle stop. 3. Pushing through pain. Uncle Jabid from Lucknow believed soreness meant progress. He kept walking even when his knees hurt. But one day, he tripped, and his recovery took months. Truth, pain is not progress. It's a signal, a request, a whisper from your body saying, please, change something. Correction, choose softer paths. Wear proper shoes. Reduce distance if joints ache. Add rest days. Listen more, push less. Because walking, when done mindfully, can heal. But when done with ego, it can harm. So walk not just to move, but to respect. Respect your knees, respect your rhythm, respect this new chapter. In many Indian homes, elders follow a peaceful rhythm. Morning tea, a temple visit, a walk in the park, light lunch, some TV, early dinner, sleep. It brings comfort, familiarity, a sense of control. But slowly, quietly, this same routine can also become a cage. Let me tell you about Auntie Vimla from Indore. After her husband passed, her days remained the same. She never felt sad, but she also never felt truly alive. Doctors call this passive aging. You're not sick, but you're not thriving either. And over time, the brain becomes less alert. Muscles grow weaker, curiosity fades, but more than that comes loneliness. Children move away, neighbors change, and even in a house full of noise, the heart can feel alone. Medical research now confirms what our elders always knew. Loneliness affects the body, not just the mind. It increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and memory loss. It slows digestion, it weakens sleep, it dulls joy. And here's the hard part. This loneliness is often invisible. No one sees it, not even the person living it. But the solution doesn't need to be grand. It begins with one small shift. Calling a friend, joining a satsang, teaching a neighbor's child how to chant a shloka, shooting a recipe from memory. Because connection is not about company, it is about meaning. And a single meaningful moment each day can be more healing than any medicine. After 70, food is no longer just about filling the stomach. It becomes medicine, comfort, and in many ways, memory. But many elders struggle with one quiet question. What should I eat now? Let me share a few meal ideas, simple, nourishing, and deeply suited for the older body. Breakfast. Poha with peanuts, light, warm, rich in iron. Or upma with vegetables for fiber and energy. Add one boiled egg or a small banana if you feel weak in the mornings. Lunch. One bowl of moong dal, soft on the stomach, high in protein. Steam rice with a spoon of ghee for digestion. One sabzi, like lauki or pumpkin, gentle on joints. And a small bowl of curd to cool the gut and support immunity. Dinner. Soft fulka roti with mixed vegetable curry. Or kishti with a pinch of hing and jeera, light yet deeply satisfying. Avoid fried food or heavy sweets. Choose roasted chana, fruit slices, or a bowl of warm soup if you feel hungry before bed. And remember, drink warm water, not cold. Sit down peacefully while eating. Chew slowly. And most importantly, eat with love, not fear. Because food, when prepared mindfully, becomes a quiet healer. Even simple meals can bring strength when served with care. Not all rest comes at night. Sometimes the most powerful recovery happens after lunch. Let me tell you about Uncle Dinesh from Jaipur. He used to feel drowsy every afternoon but avoided naps, thinking they would spoil his night's sleep. Instead, he felt sluggish all day and couldn't focus well in the evenings. One day, his doctor suggested a surprising solution. A short nap, not longer than 30 minutes, and not after 3 p.m. Well, Dinesh tried it. A quiet rest after lunch, eyes closed, phone away. and within a week he felt lighter, calmer, and more alert by sunset. Research from Harvard Medical School now supports this. A nap of 20-30 minutes can improve memory, reduce blood pressure, and restore energy, especially for seniors. But timing and duration matter. A healthy nap happens between 1:00 p.m. and 3:00 p.m., lasts 20 to 30 minutes only, happens in a quiet, cool room, not in front of the TV. Too long, you may feel groggy. Too late, it may affect night sleep. But done right, a nap is not laziness, it is smart self-care. So if your body feels heavy after lunch, don't fight it. Rest gently. Let the heart slow. Let the mind soften. Because sometimes healing doesn't need effort, just permission. In Indian culture, the walk is not just a habit, it's a sacred pause. Along temple paths, under neem trees, beside the quiet morning tea, it is where many elders reconnect with themselves. But after 70, life asks something different. Not more, but better. Not longer walks, but smarter nourishment. Not busy routines, but deeper engagement. Because true health is not about chasing energy. It's about inviting peace. So dear elder, take heart. Your body still listens. Your mind still blooms. And your days, yes, even now, can feel light, clear, and deeply meaningful. Start with 2 things. A plate filled with mindful food, a moment that awakens your mind, and let walking become what it was always meant to be. Not a duty, but a joy. Not a race, but a rhythm. A daily act of self-respect. Now, before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What is one small change your body has been asking for lately? Type it in the comments, or just write the word hope, because old age is not an ending. It is the beginning of something slower, deeper, and more connected. A journey that still deserves your full presence, your care, and your gentle love.